it's a hit or miss with their products. You really have to pay attention.
Ball crusher.
And it's not genuine Loctite, it just looks like it. Guess what this is? It is used for cars. I know your dirty mind's working overtime. Avoid.
Oh. So
I decided to jump on a bandwagon and get some genuine fakes from TEMU. But I decided to get some car stuff. You know, they obviously have the, you know, the crap such as different spanners, tools, sockets. But I found it not really that good of a deal. You could even find them cheaper on eBay or Amazon, the exact same product, or they're just not worth the hassle. So I picked out a few things that might be actually quite useful, and I seem to be a bargain. So we're going to test them out right now. To begin with, I found this polishing kit, and to be fair, it looks quite good because you can attach it to your drill or your angle grinder, and you've got all your different pads. I'm not really into detailing cars, but I thought I think it was only £5. I'll flash everything on the screen how much it was, and I couldn't find a cheaper kit on Amazon or eBay. So if this video gets 100 likes, I'll polish this entire car with this tiny foam pads, so get liking. Next item I found were these. You know what? Let's see if Joe guesses what these are for. So here you go, what they are for. What do they look like?
Fancy scissors. Pimple popper. Ball crusher.
So what happens when you press this lever?
Oh, definitely a cock and ball torture device.
Let me show you.
Please.
Come on then. So when you've got clips like this, you can obviously use pliers, but they always slip off. I couldn't have any regular pliers on hand, but these have like teeth on it. As you can see, teeth that you can spin. And all you do, you press this button to release them, you put it around it, on whichever angle you like, squeeze it and it auto locks it, so you don't have to hold it. See? And you can just move it about. If you use normal pliers, they always slip off and then end up pinching your hand. It's just much easier to take them on and off. So I think they're about £4, and I've used them a few times already, and they're genuinely one of the best things I've bought on like websites like Wish, TEMU, AliExpress. So I would say out of 10, because the hands are not that comfortable, but other than that, they're pretty good too. So on to the next one. I saw this and I was like, no way they're selling genuine Loctite. And it's not genuine Loctite, it just looks like it. I've used it, it works, but it's not genuine Loctite, it's locked TTLF. So fake Loctite does work. I think it was only like a £1, so can't complain. Here's another tool. I'm gonna get Joe to guess what it is. What do you think that is?
The metal phone holder. Yeah, don't know. It's like don't even know. It's got the thingy for your car bolts.
So I'm guessing. For a breaker bar, yeah, you can put breaker bar on it.
Probably don't even know. Put some on it and probably twist it.
So let's say you've got a bolt that's very tight, and you obviously don't have enough leverage to push it down. So what you do, you put your spanner on the bolt, and you put this onto it, and then you can put your big ratchet on this, and you've got spanner extender. So you've got more leverage to push it down. Don't have a breaker bar on me, but pretty much that's how it works. A multimeter, for some reason, I keep breaking multimeters. I think I had like 6 multimeters since I started working on cars. And I always end up buying like mid-range ones for like £50. And I was like, sod this. If I'm going to keep breaking them, I'm just going to get a cheap one. So I bought this one. I've used it a few times already. It works great, you know, so you've got all your settings on it. It just ran out of battery because it's so cold, but not a multimeter. You'll spend at least £15 on it. I think this one was less than £10, so pretty good buy for tenner. Nothing to complain about. Heat shrink. I've used this a few times, works great. Different coloured ones, nice case with it. Definitely a good buy. One thing I got that's not really car related, but it really helps us, is the lavalier microphones. So that's what you're listening to now. If you let us know what you think about the quality, if it's okay, if it's crap, just let us know. But I think they're only like £15, and I found identical ones on Amazon for like 25, so I think that's a pretty good buy. Tyre markers. I've used the white one a bit. It works, it's just a bit of a pain to get it started because you have to press it down a few times to put the paint into it. They both work, they're about £1 each. They're on eBay for about £2 each, so pretty good buy. Can't complain. collapsible mini funnel. I saw that, I was like, oh, it looks quite big. It's tiny. I mean, it still works as a funnel.
Average.
Alright, shush. But you know, it's collapsible, doesn't take much space, and it actually feels it's from a quite good like material, like silicone. But just shows you really have to pay attention to the sizes on those websites, because it did look much bigger in the pictures. So just pay attention to what it says in the description. I found this claybar. I was like, it looks like more like a Smurf toothpaste than a claybar. It's super soft. It's more like fake Play-Doh than a claybar. I might give that a go in the future, but avoid. Obviously, I have to get some zip ties. These are so thin. Avoid. I got a massive pack of magic erasers, well, fake magic erasers, and they actually work really well, you know, for scrubbing your car, cleaning it. Like, obviously, if your car's immaculate paintwork, don't use it. It's mostly for like, for cars that you don't really care about the paintwork, or if you like scrubbing a car part or like whatever. But they work quite well for interior cleaning, like your plastics and stuff. But yeah, they do work. Dust caps with O-rings. I think, you know, only like £2 for a pack of 20. They're just dust caps. This thing made me click on the website. I saw an ad for this. I was like, what the hell is this? And I quickly realized it's probably one of the most useless things you'll ever see or ever buy. And it even didn't look like this in pictures. In pictures, it looked much nicer quality. I'm going to get Joe to guess what it is and how to use it. So what is it? Solid piece of stamped steel.
Yeah. Looks like a wrench, but just says some measurements on the side, but I'm guessing it's maybe for them bolts, like you do lock nuts. I'm guessing, no? I don't know.
That's the tool to round up any bolt you will ever want to take off, because it's meant to be used as a normal spanner. I'll put their pictures on the website, or what they have on the website up. And this is actually dog shit. But this will just strip anything you have, so definitely avoid. This is just a waste. It's nothing. Because if you use this, let's say this, let's pick like a medium number. This is 15 to 24. So I'll pick a 17 spanner, yeah? So 17 spanners got all these sides that make contact. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sides that make contact. They're all almost 1 centimeter wide. On this, you only get, if you put this against this, see how little actually contacts. Only these teeth contact your bolt. So you're just gonna, as soon as you put any torque on it, you're just gonna strip the bolt. So definitely avoid. Microfiber towels, actually this is the second pack I bought because I actually like them. Just bear in mind, look for the sizes and how many you get, because in the picture you'll see a massive stack or someone holding it up, but in reality you'll get like a tiny one. I've used them a few times, they're pretty good towels. So, but I'm not going to tell you what it is, I'm going to let Joe guess what it is. So Joe, come on, guess what this is. It is used for cars. I know your dirty mind's working overtime, so just guess what this is. Right, give me it here, give it here.
Well, I know it's not medical related, but if I was not coming into it thinking about cars, it's like some sort of something you shove up your behind, but I guess it would you can air things out of it, so I guess it's something you probably put somewhere to maybe look for leaks at that.
You got the right idea. It's a stethoscope.
Yeah, one of those.
I'll show you how it's used. So let's say you got like a random knocking noise coming from your engine and you don't know exactly where it's coming from. So what you do, you put this in and then you start touching the parts. But let's say the alternator's making noise, but the engine's making a lot of noise and you don't know exactly where it's coming from. So you just start touching everything and then you'll pinpoint exactly where that noise is coming from, and you'll hear it go much louder when you touch the part. So that's what it's used for. It's actually quite a good tool. This is the thing I got scammed on. I think I got scammed on, because in the pictures there is a human holding this in their hand like this, and it's massive. Look how tiny this is. Look how tiny this is. This is obviously a pair of calipers, but they're so tiny. What are you going to measure that's this big? You can't even measure the size of the exhaust. I guess the only thing you're going to measure is your, I don't know, tire depth with this. Let's see how much tire depth I've got. So I got 6 mil on this tire. Other than that, it's too small to do anything else. So yeah, it's funny, it's tiny, yeah, it works, but it's too small to do anything. So got a set of depinning tools. So this is use this to depin a plug. Let's say you're replacing a part and you snap a plug, but you've got a spare plug from your old part or a new part or whatever. So what you do, you don't want to just snip the cable. You use this to depin the plug and then just replace the plug on its own. They feel normal, they feel like a normal tool. I had a pair of these from the actual brand, I can't remember, and I've lost them somewhere, and they just feel about the same. So every Volkswagen owner knows what this is. Do you know what this is, Joe?
I don't actually.
So if you ever take a bumper off or any plastic panel on a Volkswagen, you'll find these clips, and they usually fling off. It's so cold I can't even click. They just fling off somewhere, and you just need to, some people just put self-tapper in instead. But yeah, this is a replacement clip for that. So I don't know how many there is, but there's quite a lot, and I think it was only like £1 to get it. Well, what it claims it does, when you've got old wipers and you're cheap as me, you don't want to replace your wipers when you close the bonnet. So what it says you do. I haven't done this before. It's the top layer of your wipers usually gets torn up. So what it says, you just put your wiper in that groove, just like that, and you just pull it. And it's meant to cut it, but it's not really cutting, as you can see. It's just getting stuck. Let's try the other way around. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't matter which way I try. It just doesn't. Oh, maybe. No, it's meant to be cutting the top layer of the wiper. No, that was a waste of £1. These are blind spot mirrors. So what you do, you stick them together, and then you're meant to stick them onto your mirror, so you can adjust and see more of the road. I would say they work. They're reflective. You can adjust them how you like. I think that's well worth £1, especially if you can't park. And the top thing I was looking forward to is this Suning Nano repairing spray. Repair scratches. And that's it. Clean and dry the car, shake the coating agent and spray it onto the paint surface. Wipe evenly with a towel until the paint is bright. So, as I said, if this video gets 100 likes, I will detail this car, polish this car purely with TEMU products. I got pick set as well, so pick set, quite self-explanatory. What picks do, if you need to pick out an O-ring out of somewhere, or if you want to clean like a connector, you just use a pick set. So they feel quite nice. They seem durable. I've used them a few times already. I would say 7 out of 10. They're a bit short. I would like them a bit longer, but other than that, they're okay. Are these stickers for your mirrors that are meant to repel water. So what it says, what you need to do, you're supposed to clean your mirrors first. And then you've got 1 and 2 sticker on it. You peel sticker number 1, stick it onto your mirror. Obviously do a better job than me. Then you peel the sticker number 2. Apparently water doesn't stick to it, so let's try it. Would you say that's any better, Joe?
Oh really? Try one more.
Let me try and pour it. the actual bulb that I just had in. It's got a fan on it, and see, it's quite bright. Oh. And that's all it is, this unit, that's all there is to it. But to install it, you unscrew this part, you install it as a normal bulb, and then you have to screw it in, and then you can adjust the angle on it, but you have to take that off again, and in that space it's just not fun at all. So so this is the most expensive thing I bought off TEMU. I think I've had it almost a year now. I bought it literally a few days after I bought this truck, and it's so useful. Like, you got your reverse camera, or you can have him side by side with your front camera as your dash cam, or just the front, just the back. Front with a tiny reverse camera. I usually drive like this, so I got big camera for the back, because the normal mirror you can't see nothing anyway, because there's like 3 layers of glass behind me, and you just can't see anything anyway because it's so far away. This is quite useful, and I got it set up where this is the top of my tow ball, so I know this is literally my limit where I can park when I'm reversing up to somewhere. But yeah, you got your DVR, your dash cam and all sorts of things. You can have it so it turns off and just becomes a regular mirror, but for me, that's just how I use it, and it's quite good. Like, the quality is not the best, but it's it's pretty good for where it is, so I'm quite happy with it how it is. I just got it plugged into the cigarette lighter. I just ran the wire around the edge down behind the cluster and everything. So here you can hardwire it just like a normal dash cam, and yeah, and the reverse camera, I just ran it underneath the car around the chassis rail. You can run it on the inside. The cable's so long you can pretty much install it into any car. So I think this was 40 quid, and I can't complain. It's pretty good, you know what I mean? It does its job. Even in low light like now, it's almost pitch black around me. It's just one street lamp there in the distance. You can still read out number plates and everything. So this car didn't come with Bluetooth, so what I did, this is an AM FM transmitter. So what it does, you plug it in, you can obviously charge your phone from it, and you set your own channel on it. So now it's looking for Bluetooth to connect to Bluetooth, and then you press that and you set like your channel. I set mine to 88.1, and then you set your channel on your normal radio to 8.81. So your phone, I will demonstrate, but I'm using my phone to record the video. So you connect your phone with your Bluetooth to this, and then this makes its own channel. So your radio catches that channel, and there you go, you got your own channel. You can also, like, there's buttons on the side that you can change colours on it and all that stuff. You can skip songs, there's a few buttons on the side. It's quite good. Even you can do hands-free with it. If someone calls you, you can press this down, and you can pick up a phone call. So I think that was only a few quid, and it works perfect. So in conclusion, it's a hit or miss with their products. You really have to pay attention to the description to make sure you know what you're buying, because you can get scammed like this, or like this, or those mini pliers that I've just lost somewhere. You get what you pay for. I'm not affiliated with it. I'll put my link below so I get some money back from this. If you use it, I think you get 10 quid, I get 10 quid. So just, if you're feeling that you want to spend some money on some cheap shit, click my link below and you get free 10 quid or whatever it is. So if you like this video, leave us a like. If you think I'm stupid, wasting money on Chinese shit, let me know in comments. And I'll see you in the next one. Bash! Bash!